Hello, I'm Pat Patton, Chief of the Kenosha Police Department. We live in a time when police action is on video. The public wants to see it immediately. Frankly, so do we. But we know from experience that the video, along with witness and police statements, first must be reviewed and analyzed to help reconstruct the facts of an incident. A snippet of video showing a Kenosha police officers making arrests at a Kenosha Applebees restaurant on July 20th, 2023, was taken by an employee off of a security camera monitor and shared publicly. It is not the entire story. We appreciate the community's patience while we have been conducting multiple reviews of what occurred. I personally called for a review by an outside agency in the interest of complete transparency, along with our own thorough internal affairs review. All of the video in its entirety is available for the public to see. We have put together this video that you are about to see to help viewers understand what was happening during the disturbance in the restaurant and to correct the misinformation that has been shared with the public. The child was not pepper sprayed with pepper spray. The pepper spray was intentionally deployed on an assaultive subject on the opposite end of the restaurant from where the child was. Officers did not randomly profile the subject as alleged. Police were called to the restaurant by the manager. Once they arrived, they received conflicting information from all parties, as you will see and hear. We hope this will create a better understanding of what occurred, because you are going to see it for yourselves. Let's look at the facts from that evening. On July 20th, 2023, at about 11 p.m., Kenosha police responded to the area of Highway 50 and Green Bay Road for a rollover crash. Witnesses told police that subjects responsible for the crash fled the scene. Here's what the witnesses told police about the people who caused and fled the crash. There was an African-American male and an African-American female carrying a baby.
It's a red Honda Civic that's here.
Okay.
There's, I think there are two black females and two black males, and a baby, I think.
Witnesses said the female had a red shirt on with a bun on top of her head.
Somebody running is going to be a female with a scarf and a bun on her head. She also has a baby with her.
You have no clothing description?
No.
No clothing?
I was wearing red, but I don't remember which one. I think it was the woman.
Yeah, because we came up on it like 2 seconds after it happened, and they were like...
One was wearing red. Male or female? You don't remember?
Female.
Okay. 782, the female was wearing red.
They were last seen running to the area of a nearby retail location. At about 11:11 p.m., an employee called Kenosha Police to advise that a group of individuals matching the description of those who fled the scene had entered the restaurant and, quote, appeared very nervous.
Hi, I work at Applebees, and the cops just came here and asked if there was a man, woman, and a baby that recently got here.
Yeah.
There was a table that was sitting that looked very nervous, and as soon as the cops left, all of a sudden they want their food to go and they're checked immediately.
So they're in Applebee's?
I don't know if they want to come back and look at this table before they leave.
Okay.
Because it is a woman, a man, and a baby.
Yep.
Those were the caller's words. Kenosha Police went to Applebee's and located both a man and a woman matching the description. The two were later identified as Jameel English Jr. and Shayna Boyd from Zion, Illinois. Given the similar descriptions and being specifically identified by the restaurant staff,
who's the table that just walked in you guys just called about?
No, that's the table.
Okay.
officers reasonably believed both individuals could have been involved in the crash. Officers approached them and began to ask them questions to see if they were involved in the hit-and-run crash. After being asked what car they arrived in, the couple argued that they did not need to answer any questions and refused to tell the officers.
There was an accident out there and somebody said that they saw you guys run in with the baby. That's what we're seeing.
They described a female with a top.
So that's why if you guys can just tell us what car you came in, we can be done.
That's over with. They said somebody had red on, carrying a baby. So, yeah, and there's somebody else who's in here with red on too.
But they're not here right now.
Okay, then, so go find them.
So then where's your car that you came in?
Where's what you can do so you can check.
Where's the car that you came in?
You can see in the video that the car that the couple came in is clearly visible in the parking lot through the picture window behind them. They needed to only point to it and tell the officers that that was their vehicle. That could have ended this officer's investigation. The couple told officers they had been at Applebee's for about an hour and 45 minutes. But the restaurant's manager told officers They had been there for only 20 minutes.
How long you been here?
We've been here for an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah? Okay. How long have they been here?
This discrepancy prompted the officers to continue to question the couple. Additionally, the manager confirmed that the couple were the people that they had called about. This is when Mr. English, while holding a small child, began walking towards the exit. In response, one officer informed Mr. English that he was being detained and that he was not free to go until their investigation was concluded.
Fucking accident, y'all.
You're not free to go right now. You are detained right now until we can figure it out.
Because I'm going to take my thoughts to the bathroom.
Chill. Hey,
you don't touch me.
Relax.
You got a baby with you, relax.
Tell us what car you came in and you're going to be done.
Stop. Back up. Stop. You're not free to go.
Mr. English, however, insisted that he was free to go and proceeded to try to push past officers with the baby in his arms.
What car are you coming in?
Excuse me.
Stop touching me. You touching me. Y'all not supposed to touch him.
What car can you come in and we will be done?
Like, we don't gotta answer no question. I already told y'all we've been here.
You're gonna stay with my.
No, I'm not gonna stay with nobody.
It is worth noting that the officers had reasonable belief that the two may have been involved in the crash. That is defined as reasonable suspicion, which is a legal standard that affords law enforcement officers the authority to detain people that would be reasonably suspected of having committed a crime. Force may be used, if necessary, to detain those individuals. Once again, an officer asked Mr. English to simply let them know what car they had came in, and then they would have been done. But Mr. English refused. Another officer attempted to stop Mr. English from walking away from officers by employing a tactic called a modified escort, or a hold to his right arm. But Mr. English yanked his arm away from the officer's grip, which resulted in a struggle.
Stop! Get the fuck off me! You just let me in. Stop it! Put the baby down! Put the baby down! Baby down! I'm not doing shit! Stop it! Let me the fuck go! Let me the fuck go! Baby down! Let me the fuck go! I'm not doing that! Stop it! Stop it! Put the baby down now! Stop it! Hey, please, get the baby.
One officer, focused on the safety of the baby, was able to remove the suspect's grip on the baby. An employee was able to remove the child safely from the scene.
Back up here. We're trying.
Back up. Come on. Get off the baby. Squeezing him. Stop. Bitch, you're squeezing me. Stop. Fuck is you talking about? Let me the fuck go. Yes, you will. Stop it. Stop. Stop off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Hey, leave the baby go. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. Somebody grab the baby. Get the fuck off of me. Somebody grab the baby. Get it safe.
As you can hear in the video repeatedly, the couple engaged in violent, abusive, disorderly conduct which caused a significant disturbance. As Mr. English pulled away from the officers, he had to be taken to the ground to gain his compliance so the investigation could continue. Remember, the investigation into who was involved in the freeway crash is still continuing. The couple are still considered suspects. While Mr. English was on the ground, officers ordered him to put his hands behind his back, and an officer delivered several strikes in order to gain compliance.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. All right.
While this was occurring, Mrs. Boyd was also becoming increasingly violent with one of the other officers, and pepper spray was deployed.
I already told y'all we've been here.
You're gonna stay with my.
No, I'm not gonna stay with nobody.
Okay, then put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm not under arrest.
No, I got me to say, put your hands behind your back.
No, this for what?
Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on. You got my fucking child. Boom. Get the fuck off of me. You got my fucking child.
Put your hands behind your back.
Hey.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
My fucking child.
Put your hands behind your back.
Fucking child.
Put your hands.
My fucking child.
Put your hands behind your back.
My fucking hair. Like, are y'all kidding me? He pulling my fucking hair.
Put your fucking hands.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are y'all kidding me? This is crazy.
She's got one cup on.
Bring her down.
I got her. I didn't even do shit. Y'all.
But as the video shows, the child was on the opposite end of the restaurant at the time the pepper spray was deployed. It is wholly inaccurate to characterize this investigation by officers on July 20th as profiling. Police officers based their investigation on information they gathered on scene from witnesses on the scene of the serious crash, information from witnesses in the restaurant who believed the crash suspects were there and called the police, and from the observations of the responding officers. I will tell you this, I expect every one of our officers to treat every person with whom we come into contact with courtesy, dignity, and respect. I thank you, the public, for your patience while we conducted a detailed, exhaustive, and complete review, and as we obtained an outside agency's review for further objectivity. We owe it to the public to provide the facts as we are able, and to release all the findings to ensure we have the utmost transparency while maintaining the integrity of our investigative processes. Thank you for your attention to this video. I encourage you to watch it again if you still have questions about what occurred.